Good afternoon, everybody. This is Dawn Marie. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day where you're at. It is pouring here in Massachusetts, so hopefully where you're at, the weather is much better. So I have been missing, haven't I? I said I would be back on Monday, and I didn't get back on Monday. Unfortunately, I started out doing my monthly hero card kit, and I got in a funk. Basically everything I made I didn't like, and then I made three different cards, or what I thought was three different cards. I considered it card 1, 2, 3, you know what I mean? And then I discovered that they were all the same, just different. You'll see what I mean. I did end up calling them one card, but I made 7 of the same, of that style, just different. But anyway, here I am bringing you card 1, and basically I am going to heat emboss this card. It's all heat embossed, so I don't show a lot of it because it's just heat embossing. But I took some of the Chinese lanterns and the different leaves and elements from the card kit, placed them all around the left side of the panel. I am doing this on a panel of Nina Desert Storm. As you see right here, I am using some fun foam to pop up this panel, and my card base is also on a Nina Desert Storm. I'm actually starting to love this. I mean, I've always liked it, but now I'm like obsessed with it. Nina Desert Storm. That and Sparkling Clear Sequins, which is what I'm using right now. So yes, that will be the end of this card. Here are some close-up photos. I did end up making 4 of these. I made a total of 25 cards with this kit. Yes, I kept making them, didn't like it. Or I'd make it, and then I'd end up making the same thing. You'll see. So here I am taking some of the maple leaf and stamping that out. I did 4 of them, but I'm only going to use 3 of them. I took 2 Copics. I only used 2. I thought the blend is just fine. But I used an R59 and an R29. So I have a dark and a light, and colored them up. So yeah, I have I've been having an issue with trying to, this is my issue. I'm trying to do 3 videos a week, but what's happening is it's putting kind of a little bit of pressure on me to get the video out, that I feel like I'm giving you less quality video. Do you know what I mean? Like the card's suffering in itself. So I think I'm just not going to say I'm going to do this many videos. I'm just going to try to do this many videos. Do you know what I'm saying? So that way the pressure's off, and then my creativity will just flow as it should. Because like I said, it made me feel like I had pressure to do that. So I'm going to try to at least get 2 out, if not the 3. But okay, so I'm using it's called a gallery frame from Hello Bluebird. There is a gallery frame 1, 2, and 3. I don't remember which one this is. It's either 1 or 2. And basically you cut out a frame, and then it also has an inside window. I am using some pearlescent cardstock here, and I put that on top of some Simon Says Stamp fog gray cardstock. So I took some foam tape and I popped up these maple leaves in these windows. Yeah, I had to reach into my stash for different dyes, and well, the cardstocks, of course I had to, because they didn't give us any cardstock in this kit. But for the dyes, I use different dyes. So I usually try to just use what's in the kit. But like I said, I had a little bit of a funk, so I had to do that. I had to reach into my kit. Reach into my stash. Excuse my head. So I had to try and make sure I lined them up properly. This Hello die also comes with the kit. With the that frame die, that gallery frame die. It's from Hello Bluebird, if I didn't say that already. It is a nice die. All 3 of them are. They're only like $12. And dies are expensive, but they're not, and it's a nice die. Here's some close-up photos. Here's card number 2. I am stamping out a bunch of the Chinese lanterns. and I think different other elements from the kit as well. I am going to heat emboss these as well, but I'm going to Copic color them. I know, strange, isn't it? I don't know what made me pick my Copic markers to color it in. I think I originally intended on doing some watercoloring, but then I realized I stamped it on paper, not watercolor paper. Yeah, I wasn't batting 100 here with this. Well, it wasn't the kit's fault. The kit was lovely. I loved the kit. It was me. I was just going through a funk. I was trying to, you know, like I have all these ideas of things I want to do, but I wanted to get this video out. So I was fighting with my own self. Do you know what I mean? Trying to do this. Anyway, it's just all me. Here I am using some YRs. I used, actually it's only one YR. It's YR 18, no, YR, that's YR 18 right there, but YR 27, E97, and YR 18. I might have used a little E97 as well. So I'm just going to color one of these for you, so you have a little bit of the Copic coloring. I know some of you enjoy coloring, some of you don't, which is why I try to have a happy medium. And I tried to make my video not so long. It was very long. It was over an hour of footage. So I cut it down, sped it up, you know, what usual thing you do. So I am using some greens now. I am using G94 and G43. Actually, my combination that I use later on is G94 and Y07. I actually like the Y07 with it instead of the 43. I mean, the 43 is okay. It just doesn't give it enough contrast, I don't think. So I'm trying to improve my Copic coloring. And that's the other thing, another reason. If I'm trying to do 3 videos a week, right? Which I am going to still try to do. But if the expectation is for me to do the 3 videos a week, then I have to do 3 videos a week. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't leave me time to practice coloring with my watercolors or practice coloring with the Copic colors. And if I don't improve, then y'all aren't going to get quality videos from me. And I think that's more important. Quality over quantity, don't you? Let me know what you think. Are you all disappointed because I'm not leaving a schedule up? Hopefully you're all subscribed so that and you hit that notification bell so you know when I actually do have a video up. But I am going to try to do the 3 times a week. I don't know that I'll succeed on that at all times, but I certainly will give it my the old college try. So that's the end of the coloring for this particular Chinese lantern plant. These plants are pretty. They come in mostly orange, but they do come in like a pink like a hot pink, or I don't know, it's a darker pink. In my second video you'll see me color it in pink. So I cut all my panels and everything out off camera just to save time. So I cut a panel out of black satin cardstock from Tonic Studio. Pretty cardstock, I love it. I got a bunch of that specialty cardstock from them, the mirror cardstock, the satin cardstock. I just went crazy one day buying them. So I am making, I cut a little slit in this vase. I ended up coloring it in browns. I used E31, E33, and E35 to color the vase. I'm considering it a pot more than a vase. You know, vase is a glass, generally speaking. I'm thinking of it as like, I don't know, some kind of a wicker basket, vase thingy, something like that. So I made a bouquet, and here's the other one. I made another bouquet right here. And this particular Thanks die comes with the gallery frames from Hello Bluebird, the gallery frames 2 die set. So you get a word die with all of them, or at least the one gallery frames 1 and 2. So it's a nice set. They're both nice sets, I should say. So essentially these cards are more or less the same design. They're just a little bit different, but the pots and the sentiments, but they're more or less the same. So, and I do a third one, but I used the ribbon from the card kit that they tied around our package. I'm using liquid pearls in ancient gold here for my embellishment, and a little bit of sparkling clear sequin from Pretty Pink Posh. I'm obsessed with sparkling clear sequins right now. Here's some close-up photos. And here's some more close-up photos. So now here's what I was talking about. The same design. See, they're all, you know, popped up. They're a little different, but they're essentially the same design, I think. I originally considered it the 3 different cards, but then I decided, no, it's really one design, 7 different cards, but one design. So that's how I ended up with 25 cards, because I didn't want to, you know, have 5 cards or, you know, 10 cards, one kit, and, you know, 3 of them are all the same kind of cards. I try to do different cards from the other ones I've done. This one's a little similar to the first card I did, but it's not. It's similar, but not totally. But I try to do different cards. I try to do different cards from everybody else. And I'm late to the game now doing my kit, because I got it late too. So I noticed that a lot of the ideas that I had already been done as well. So, you know, that's another reason why I had to think a little bit harder out of the box, because they've already been done, and I don't want to be doing something that somebody else has already done. You know, the whole idea of doing these videos is to give you guys inspiration. And if I'm doing the same thing somebody else has already done, then, you know, you're not getting much inspiration from that. How do you like my nails? I had them done. I did get them put gel on them the last time with a French manicure. You probably saw it on some of my videos. Well, a couple of them. They only lasted 2 videos long, and then I ended up chipping the end off. So I ended up getting tips done and a color. It's called Forbidden Love. I really don't care for the color too much. I really wanted to go for something lighter. But anyway, I digress. I'm doing a sentiment here. It's from a Pink and Main stamp set called Thanks. Simply Thanks, I believe it's called. And it's a sub-sentiment here, for all you do. And I'm heat embossing it with some Brutus Monroe Alabaster embossing powder. And this is just a piece of brown cardstock I got from my stash from, I think it was from Recollections. I don't even know who it's from, so I didn't even bother putting it in the description. So as you see, I glued a bunch of them Chinese lanterns all around the card. And I'm going to put the sentiment in the middle. I do 2 of these cards. One of them I used the Thanks Word Die sentiment and the sub sentiment there. You'll see that. And then the other card I stamped right directly on the card, Happy Autumn, with Spiced Marmalade from a Distress Oxide ink. So I wanted to get a color that was, you know, matched the card, obviously. So yeah, that's where I'm at lately. So yeah, you guys let me know what you think. I'd be interested to know that. I think I can achieve 2 videos a week easily enough. 3 videos was a little bit hard. Like I said, it did put the pressure on, and I didn't feel like I was giving my best. No, I could have done better is what I was thinking. So let's see what I'm doing here. Oh, I'm using a little Nuvo Aqua Shimmer pen, of course, because that's just what I do. I pretty much put that on everything. I didn't put any. Oh yeah, I did. I did put some. I think I put Copper Penny and Bottled Green, I believe. Nuvo Crystal Drops. I love this Copper Penny. It's so pretty. I had to use it. It matched so well. You know what's great about those embellishments, the drops and the actually I think I only put Copper Penny on this one. I did put the Bottled Green on the other one. See, it says Happy Autumn and Spiced Marmalade. Okay, so I went for an Asian inspired card here, which is why you have the colors. The colors are like Asian colors, you know, I don't know, but if you look at a lot of the Asian decor, it's these colors. So I used a Simon Says Stamp Fog cardstock for my card base, and then I matted this black Simon Says Stamp cardstock with this My Favorite Things Cranberry Cocktail cardstock. I ran that through my Cuttlebug with a Doris embossing folder, script embossing folder. I I was hoping that you'd look at it and think Chinese symbols, even though I know it's not Chinese symbols, but you know, the scribbling. I was hoping the scribbling would, you know, kind of resemble some kind of writing. You know what I mean? It would have been cool if there was a folder with Chinese symbols. There probably is one, but I don't really necessarily do a lot of Chinese cards. Although I really enjoyed making this card. I like the way it came out. So I used one of the branches, and I'm thinking Chinese maple here. So I colored it in red, and I put that in the middle of my panel, for my focal panel. That pretty much does my card. I used a sentiment from the set called Branch Out, and I popped that up in the middle of the branch. And that's a little bit of Nuvo Shimmer pen, and that's my card. So here's some close-up photos. So that's all 5 of my cards, my first half of my my monthly hero card kit. I'll be coming back at you with the next part 2. I've already got it filmed. I'm just going to I just need to upload it and do my voiceover for it. I did make, you'll see the next picture, I made 3 of these altogether, this particular card. So you'll see that. But so here's some close-up photos of all my cards. The supplies I used have been listed in the description below and also on my blog. Leave me a comment with any questions or suggestions, or just say hi. I'd love to hear from you. I'll be back with a new video, hopefully sometime the end of this week. And I hope you enjoyed today's card using this my monthly hero card kit. And if you have, why not go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also, you could subscribe if you're not already. I would love to have your support. I appreciate you watching, and I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Bye now.